Resource conservation districts have the privilege of working directly with private landowners. With over 20 million acres of privately grazed land in California, we work very closely with ranchers and have witnessed the multiple benefits and values provided by their land.
My brothers and I are fourth generations of this ranch since 1854. We've been able to demonstrate good land stewardship for the last 150 years. We're proud to be part of California's agriculture, and we're proud to be able to continue operating this cow-calf operation. It's a tough business. No 2 years are the same, so we continually adjust to whatever Mother Nature brings us from year to year.
We're a family-run farming and ranching operation, and we're a multi-generational organization. There's a lot of culture and history in the farming and ranching business in California, and it's probably one of the best places in the world that a guy could want to do this kind of thing. We do it because we love it. It's in our blood. We're trying to be progressive in the industries that we work in. We're trying to be good caretakers and stewards of the land and the environment that we work in. And we try to tie everything together, from producing the high quality beef that we produce for our customers and clients, and then doing it in an environmentally friendly manner that sustains not only the ranches but the livestock and the wildlife on the ranches, and also the families that work on these ranches. We've never really done it for the money or the glory. I think that's probably the same for all ranchers in the state. We're trying to do the right thing. We work closely with our beef clients and customers. That everybody has the same goal and the same idea in mind. They want to have their beef products that are healthy, that are natural. They know where they've been raised. They know how the animals have been treated. They know how the land's been taken care of during the course of raising those animals. And it just works well for everybody.
Okay, my family's had the ranch here since 1918. Since that time, the growth has been just unbelievably strong. We've got a golf course on our north border. We've got ranchettes on 5 acres on our eastern border. We've got a freeway on our western border. Behind me is a California tiger salamander breeding pond that the family has decided to put a conservation easement on. And just looking at the pond, it's probably not the prettiest pond in the world. There's no emergent riparian vegetation around, but the tiger salamanders, for ingress, egress, and protection from predation, prefer that. Also, the cattle use it as a drinking water source, and an occasional use by cattle causes a little turbidity in the water, which also acts to protect the tiger salamander. We made a conscious decision that we want to keep the ranch intact as it is. It's been really challenging at times, but it's been a family decision that we would like to stay here, not only to maintain the lifestyle that we've known to grow up with and love, but also to provide the habitat values and open space that's so coveted by our urban neighbors. One of the things we've done for wildlife enhancement, and we've worked closely with the Audubon Society, and we've got 72 nesting boxes for bluebirds here on the ranch. It's all part of the statewide Western Bluebird Recovery Plan. And I take great pride in the fact that the Ohlone Audubon Society rep that monitors the boxes, last year's report called the ranch a virtual bird factory.
I've truly enjoyed working with ranchers all of my career, probably because as a conservationist, I really truly appreciate their long-term view and commitment to conservation. Ranchers are people tied to the land, both as a part of their living, and more importantly, somehow through the very fiber of their being. It is part of their ethic to find ways to sustain the landscape that sustains them. I've learned that if you can show ranchers that you can help them, be it through grazing management or through managing for wildlife, they'll listen. and they'll apply good conservation and be very successful at it. California ranchers bring a very important benefit, and that is a beautiful open space that is both a productive landscape and a healthy environment.
Livestock grazing has tremendous benefits to wildlife management and plant management. Here at Sunol Park, we manage it as rangeland in partnership with private ranchers who live in the vicinity. It allows them to maintain a profitable business and allows us to get a lot of our land management needs met. Additional benefits from livestock grazing include managing for endangered species. It's important to recognize that a lot of our management decisions for managing these lands is based on good science. We have multiple ponds here that can also serve as breeding habitat for California red-legged frog, California tiger salamander, and many other common species. Livestock grazing supports a tremendous array of wildlife, including the California ground squirrel. The California ground squirrel is a keystone species which supplies habitat underground for hibernation for amphibians and other insects. It supplies a prey base